In the heart of a remote Japanese valley, nestled among ancient cedars that bowed gracefully to the heavens, lay a serene temple. Its timeless beauty was a stark contrast to the tempestuous storm brewing within me. The relentless rain pelted against the temple walls, echoing my own inner turmoil as I sat cross-legged on the cold tatami mat in the meditation hall. The air was thick with the scent of damp earth and incense, a sensory symphony that usually soothed my soul. But tonight, it felt like a cruel mockery, taunting me with its tranquility while I grappled with a maelstrom of emotions. The betrayal by someone I considered a friend had left me reeling, questioning everything I thought I knew about loyalty and trust. The temple bell tolled, the sound piercing the silence like a dagger through my heart. Each resonant peal seemed to ring with the echoes of my shattered faith. My breath came in shallow gasps, each one a struggle against the rising tide of anger that threatened to consume me. I clenched my fists, my knuckles white against the darkness, trying to hold on to control as my ego raged within me. I had come here seeking solace, hoping to find peace amidst the chaos. But instead, I found myself trapped in a battle between my heart and my mind, each fighting for dominance. My heart called out for forgiveness, for understanding, for the strength to let go of the pain. My mind, however, was consumed by revenge, by the need for justice, by the belief that I could never trust again. The hours passed in a blur, my body numb as I sat in silence, fighting an internal war. The rain continued to fall, each drop a reminder of the tears I couldn't shed. My thoughts swirled like a tempest, whipping me about with no mercy. I felt lost, adrift in a sea of confusion and pain. Then, as if on cue, the storm outside began to subside. The first rays of sunlight filtered through the temple windows, casting a golden glow across the meditation hall. The scent of incense grew stronger, filling my nostrils and reminding me of the serenity that lay just beyond the reach of my grasp. I took a deep breath, feeling the cool air fill my lungs. And in that moment, something inside me shifted. I felt a sudden clarity, a realization that my anger was not only blinding me but also consuming me. I saw how it clouded my judgment, how it poisoned my heart, and how it prevented me from finding peace. I closed my eyes, taking solace in the silence that enveloped me. I felt a sense of acceptance wash over me, a recognition that I could not control the actions of others but I could control my reactions to them. I could choose forgiveness, choose understanding, choose to let go of the pain. As I sat there, bathed in the golden light of dawn, I knew that I had been given a gift. A gift of wisdom, of understanding, of peace. The betrayal I had suffered had not broken me, it had shown me my own strength, my own resilience. It had taught me that anger and revenge were not the answers but only served to perpetuate suffering. I opened my eyes, feeling a sense of calm wash over me. I knew that the road ahead would not be easy, that there would be more pain, more heartache. But I also knew that I had the strength to face it all, to endure it all, to learn from it all. And most importantly, I knew that I could do so with a Zen mindset, with a heart open to forgiveness and a soul at peace. And so, as I left the temple that day, I carried with me not only the wisdom of my teacher but also the knowledge that I had faced my own demons and emerged stronger, wiser, more compassionate. The betrayal had been a harsh lesson, one that had tested me to my core. But it had also been a catalyst for growth, for transformation, for enlightenment. And with each step I took towards the future, I carried with me not only the memory of the pain but also the reminder of the peace, the understanding, the wisdom. The betrayal had been a dark chapter in my life, but it was one that had ultimately led me to find my way back to the light. And so, my friends, let this be a lesson to us all. Let us remember that life is not without its trials and tribulations, its pain and suffering. But it is also not without its beauty, its wisdom, its peace. It is up to each of us to choose how we respond to the challenges we face, whether we let them consume us or use them as stepping stones towards enlightenment. Let us remember that anger and revenge are not the answers but only serve to perpetuate suffering. Let us choose forgiveness, understanding, compassion. Let us strive to live our lives with a Zen mindset, with open hearts and peaceful souls. For it is in this way that we will find true happiness, true peace, true enlightenment. And so, my friends, I leave you with the words of the great Zen master Thich Nhat Hanh, peace is every step. May you find your own path to peace, may you find your own way to enlightenment. Namaste.